Hi, my name is Aisha Hopper. I'm in VETT 222, and this task is task 1. I'm going to be harvesting serum and plasma. So I'm going to draw blood. This is Callie. I'm actually going to draw from a 10 ml syringe, 20 gauge needle to try and lessen the amount of hemolysis for such a large draw. She has a really good jugular vein, but I need to pull for green top, plain red top, EDTA filled purple top, and our clotting or serum separator tube or tiger top. So I'm going to go ahead and alcohol her neck. I'm going to occlude. I'm going to occlude the vein. Go ahead and put some alcohol right here. Feel for where my jugular is at. And go ahead and pull. Go. Almost done. And that's it. You did such a good job. So I'm going to fill each tube with the proper amount and invert them a couple of times before we put them on the rocker. Go ahead and fill the red top and we'll do 4 mils in the clotting. And now we will wait 30 minutes to an hour for the tiger top to clot before we go ahead and spin it down. Hi again. So it's been about 45 minutes. We've allowed the tube to clot. So we are going to spin it down, and then from there we'll detect whether or not there's been any hemolysis in it or lipemia, and what those mean when we get the results. And then we will take those out. We're also going to spin down a purple top so that we may get plasma. This is going to be serum, and we'll look at both of those. So I'm going to go ahead and spin this down. I have a tube filled with water, same tube, so that they're equally balanced. And we will set it on our blood setting for 10 minutes. Okay, so our serum is ready. As you can see, there is some slight hemolysis. It's not quite an orange color, it's more pink. And it's a slight hemolysis, which is actually pretty normal considering I drew so much blood at one time. But she had a really good jugular vein. I used a wider needle to help with the hemolysis. So hemolysis is the busting of red blood cells, and that can happen just in the way that you handle your sample, the way you pull it, if you're using too small of a needle or grabbing too much blood sample at one time. But it's not lipemia. Lipemia is too many triglycerides, which I was kind of expecting because I fed her before I brought her in today, and so I was thinking I was going to see some kinds of fat going on in there, which you would see like a milky white color in the serum. But as far as the slight hemolysis, it's pretty normal. If you do have a lot of hemolysis or lipemia, it can affect your results. With hemolysis, you'll see an increase in potassium, and lipemia, you would see a decrease in potassium, for example. It can throw off a lot of the results that your lab may see or that you get on your machines if you do it in-house. So there's the serum. I'm going to go ahead and spin down our purple top with the EDTA so that we can get plasma as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. And I already got one to balance it, filled with water, and we'll go ahead and spin it for the same amount of time, 10 minutes. Okay, so our plasma has finished running. There's hemolysis in the sample as well as a little lipemia. It's a little foggy. Like I said, this patient did eat before getting the sample, so we're going to go ahead and harvest the plasma into a white top tube with a pipette. Okay. You can see a little better the color. And then we are going to go ahead and harvest the serum in a different tube, a different pipette. Okay. You can see this color better as well.
Are you off Saturday?
And we'll go ahead and label these with Callie's name and the date, which is 6/7. And what they are. So this is serum down here and plasma up here. And then the two get confused a lot for being the same thing. They are not. Plasma is just the separation of red blood cells. Serum is actually when you have a clotted blood specimen pull down, the white blood cells and platelets will be in a buffy coat, and then you will have the serum above that. So two different things. And that is how you harvest serum and plasma.